Okay, so for today's bell ringer, we're going to go ahead and just stick to converting fractions to decimal. I feel like we do a pretty good job of doing it the other way around so far. We haven't gotten to simplifying, but we might do that next week. Today, we're going to go ahead and start with this first one. And remember, we're doing our cowboy horse. So we're saying, okay, one goes in the house. Okay, eight goes outside. I just need us to round to the nearest hundredth, which means we're going to have two decimal places. So we're saying 8 does not go into 1. Okay. However, it does go into 10. So we've saved our place there. It goes into 10 one time. We're going to go ahead and do 10 minus 8. Okay. When we do 10 minus 8, we're going to get 2. And you can tell I'm having trouble drawing this with my fingertips, but it's okay. So then we're going to go ahead and add another 0 because we have that there. We're going to go ahead and bring that down and we'll have a 20. Okay. Well, 8 goes into 20 at least twice. We do 20 minus 16. We will have a leftover. And actually, we could go further on this. We could do it to the thousandths, which I think I will do. I'm going to have 4 left over. I can add another 0. Bring that down. 8 does go into 45 times. So if I wanted to do that, I could do 3 decimal places with this, and I'd have 0.125. And that would be my fraction there. So that we can see a little bit better, I'm going to go ahead and I'll erase this. Here in the background, my lovely little dog is going crazy right now. She's not little. She's about 60 pounds, but we're going to go ahead and delete that one just so that we can see the other one. But we ended up getting, I'm going to put that copy there. So we got 0.25. Okay, or 0.125. So let's go ahead and do another one. We've got 3/4. We're going to go ahead and put 4 in the house. Or put 3 in the house, sorry. 4 sleeps outside. Okay. Well, 4 doesn't go into 3. So I'm going to go ahead and save the place with my decimal and add a 0. 4 does go into 30. It goes into 30 7 times. We're going to do 30 minus 28. And I'm sorry for the mess. Okay. When we do that, we'll have a leftover of 2. It won't let me do any further. Okay, we'll end up with 20. I'm going to go ahead and put that 20 down here just so that you can see it. Okay, 4 does go into 20 5 times. 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, and I end up with a leftover 0. So in this case, well, you can't see that 0 because it will not let me write, but you see that that is going to be 0.75. Let's see if I can make that a little bigger. That might actually be better for me. Okay, let's go down to the next one. The next one is 1 over 25. So 1 goes in the house. Okay, 25 goes on the outside. And with this one, I like to think of quarters. The reason I think of quarters is I like money. Well, I know that 25 does not go into 1. Okay, that's a dot so that you know. It does go into 10. It goes in, or it does not go into 10. So we're going to go ahead and put a 0 here. Well, if I add another 0, it almost looks like it's a dollar. So think about this. How many quarters are in a dollar? So we know that there 25 goes into 100 4 times, or 25 cents. There's 4 quarters in there. So we're going to go ahead and subtract 100. And we end up with 0. Okay. For my last one, it's a little bit different because we've got 28 over 50, which is kind of weird to go into, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. So 28 goes in the house. Okay, 50 goes outside. Okay, 50 doesn't go into 28. However, it does go into 280. Okay, it goes into 280 5 times. Okay, because we've got 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 5 is 25. I'm going to have a leftover of 30. I'm going to go ahead and add another 0. I'm going to bring it down. Okay. And 50 goes into 300 6 times. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 5 is 30. I will have a leftover of 0 when I subtract. So my answer to this one is 0.56. All right. Go ahead. Make sure that you check this and then move on to the next slide.